Okay. Fair warning. I don't know where this is going, but for me, I have moments where I'm listening to a song, I watch a movie, I think about some sort of life experience that I've had, and I'm overcome with emotion to where I want to talk about it. It's not necessarily bad or good, but I figure if people can watch influencers who are getting paid to try on clothes, who get paid to get ready with me, being sponsored by whomever, right? They can listen to me talk about, usually I would say, my boring life, but I don't think my life is boring. I think it's very real. And we always hear people, individuals who talk about social media, and they say, don't believe everything you see. Of course we don't, right? Because it's staged. Not all the time, but most of the time. And I've been there. I want to travel. I just can't financially, and because of COVID as well. But I mean, I'm going to digress. I mean, if you're watching this, good for you. Anyways, what prompted me to basically talk to myself today, and you if you're listening, again, kudos to you if you are. I was listening to Changes by Tupac. I drove around a lot today. I helped a friend run errands because she's older and she's not able to drive, and so I helped her run some errands, and I also got to spend time with her. And one thing she said is it's true that when you're sick, you know who your real friends are. I do text her to check up on her and make sure she's okay. I text her and ask her, hey, do you need anything? And she texted me asking me to help her out today. And of course I said yes, right? Why did I go from Tupac to that? Anyways, okay, Tupac, Changes. And then that brought me to the movie I recently saw on Netflix called Two Distant Strangers. And it made me really just feel so privileged. Is that what that white privilege is? Even though I'm not fully white. Is that what that is? And then I thought about my childhood, where I grew up. I grew up in a primarily Black community, and where I went to school the next city over, it was basically all Mexican people. I am half Mexican, but I thought about the communities that I grew up in, and then I thought about giving back, because me going back to school has been a debate with myself for years for various reasons, right? But I'm doing it. I'm gonna have to write all those long, awful papers and do tons of research, but I'm excited to read and learn. I'm always saying I want to read and learn more. This is my chance to do that. And what I could do with that is become like a counselor. I could be a high school counselor. I could be working at a community college would be great, right? And then I thought about, full circle would be me going back to the cities that I grew up in and working there. But then I thought I don't necessarily want to live in those cities, so I'd have to commute. And you guys, living in LA, you need to, like, working near where you live is a blessing. Like, traffic is bad. I used to commute like almost an hour and a half to drive to Malibu to get to work, and I loved the site that I worked at, but I had to stop working there because I was like going crazy by the time I got to Malibu, right? I think where I'm going with this is we all have our own epiphanies and revelations and whatever it may be to spark that. Oh my God, this video is already 5 minutes. I might just put this on YouTube. Okay, I need to be more concise in my videos. Anyways, music, a TV show, especially something that helps you, that sparks a memory from your childhood, because that makes you who you are. Me growing up in the areas that I grew up in, that makes me unique. That makes my story so special. And it can be from what my parents did to help me get to where I am today. The choices they made for me as a child, as a teenager, because once you become an adult, you take all that, everything that makes you who you are, and that's how you make choices. That's how you choose what you want to do as a career. That's the friends you make, the values you hold. So if you disagree with anything that I'm saying, I would love to hear about it as well. And I think what really compelled me to do this was just thinking about the communities where I grew up in LA, right? And then even this right here, my grandmother who recently passed away, she made me this. This is so special. So, I think the things around us and the memories, they're with us forever, right? Things like this, like the blanket that my grandmother made me, and the memories that I hold so dear. So thanks for watching.